It is now time to play a game called What's in My Sack.
First, we gotta change this shitty ass White Stripes song.
I think it's actually Queen of the Stone Age, but
oh, okay.
Not that it's any different.
Well, that's a little bit better than White Stripes.
But anyway, while I put on the Xbox to play something cool, why is this not doing anything? Alright, so anyway, we are going to play a game called What's in My Sack. We did a little bit of shopping today.
And we got some pretty fucking cool stuff.
And,
but then again, it's us, so why wouldn't we?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Couldn't be any better. Do me a favor, turn on that light that's over there on the outside.
Okay.
Was that tooting my own horn too much?
Possibly.
It could be tooting of the horn, yes.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's better. I like that.
And I said the light is good. Let there be light.
Okay.
Apparently he loves the big one.
Okay, so alright, we've wasted enough time right now. It's time to play what is in our sacks.
Besides lots of tadpoles.
That's pretty disgusting. So I got a bag right here. Inside of this bag is another bag from a place called Dark Side Records. What is going on with this? Why is this not working?
It's this being a sound so. There we go.
Why does everything have to be so damn difficult for me?
There we go.
Because everything's done by satellite now. The weather sucks.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing my metal vest. How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
About fucking time you did something right.
Shut up, you.
He said, "Quiet, yo."
Don't quiet.
Because he's gonna help me put these pins on it.
Oh yeah. You know what? Start off by showing the pins so I could put something on without looking like I'm ignoring the goddamn camera.
You might as well just go to our videos because nothing else is gonna fucking work.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I've got Alice Cooper's School's Out.
Put it right in the camera.
Right there for you. Alice Cooper's School's Out.
Make sure they can see it.
Alright. And I also picked up the very last one that they had at the store. Judas Priest, British Steel.
Oh, that's lovely.
He's lucky I found that for him.
Which he spotted for me.
Yeah, and then when I showed you later on, you were like, ow, eh.
He acted like he never saw it.
So, yeah, help me put this on here.
Okay. Well, where do you want it?
It looks like a good open space to put it.
Where?
Somewhere on the front.
How about pierce his nose with it?
Hey, you're funny.
Want me to pierce your nose with it?
No.
Wouldn't that be cool with James with a Judas Priest fucking pin in his nose? Man, that'd be awesome.
That'd be great. That'd be fantastico. There it is.
Cooper one.
It's made out of plastic? Cheap fucks.
Is it plastic?
It's heavy though. Nah, that's not plastic. We got no soul to sell. Help me. Got it. Alright. Okay, so those are 2 pins.
We got from Dark Side Records in Poughkeepsie.
Make sure that this isn't too loud.
And I got those at Dark Side Records in Poughkeepsie.
Okay, so, alright. We'll start with, he's doing Dark Side, so I guess I'll go start with Dark Side, so. First things first, metal shirt collectors, and thanks to Pogo for finding this in a vintage used section for $5. This sweet Emperor shirt.
This guy walks by the rack, he's like, I looked in there, I'm not interested. I was like, yeah, well, apparently you didn't go into the backside of the rack and see the first fucking thing on the hook.
From their 1999 album. What does that say?
Equilibrium.
So that's a sweet buy right there. From Dark Side Records. Which they played the most horrible music. We were the only people there. So I'm wearing a Ministry shirt. He's wearing a Marilyn Manson shirt. He's got a Nine Inch Nails shirt on. And they're playing the most depressing music I've ever heard. Like that John Mayer baby-making music kind of shit. You know, if we're the only people in the store, you'd think that they would put on something heavy to, you know, keep us there.
Especially when the guys look like they're into fucking black metal and stuff like that. I mean, big fucking dudes.
And the one dude had piercings all over the place and shit. So when I first walk in, this is what I see. And I was like, ah! It is the 20th anniversary of Today is the Day.
Hey, you should get that thing off the refrigerator.
Temple of the Morning Star.
Real quick.
So, you have the original CD that is a remaster. And then I would imagine that the other part of the CD are all extras and demos and things like that. I really haven't gotten through it. Well, alright, there's that. Then James over here took it upon himself to get me
a 90s classic. A guy we all miss and love from the 90s.
The person that took over for Blackie Lawless and Wasp, Bat Boy.
Bat Boy.
Bat Boy.
We miss you, Bat Boy.
We miss you.
Bat Boy, you will always be cherished and missed. And this is so iconic. I love you, Bat Boy.
Aren't you glad I bought that?
No, I'm not. Bat Boy. And last but not least, from the Dark Side Records bag, James also bought me a pin, which I need to bring my cut so I can put it on. Ghostbusters. And it's a ghost trap, and the last part of the ghost to go in is his hand, and he's flipping them off. They didn't show that in the movie, but they should have. I still have not seen the reboot of Ghostbusters because I don't want to ruin my childhood. Alright, so...
I'm afraid it'll cause me to commit suicide.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my Dark Side Records bag, and now we're going to go to Pogo with the things that he's gotten from...
Well, I only got one thing from Dark Side Records, and actually that was James that wound up getting it. But he put it on my refrigerator, so that automatically makes it mine.
Pretty much.
The looks is
I did get it for you, actually.
So this is something else really cool from the 90s that everybody better love. If you don't love, then go fuck yourself. Yeah! Pantera Magnet. Yeah.
Vulgar display of power.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
That's all we have time for,
And
folks.
I also managed to pick up another album from the 90s. Primus Pork Soda for $5 in a $5 bin.
My name is Mud.
And my name is Mud. And I also managed to pick up this classic, Alice Cooper's Praise for You, for $8.
Which is actually pretty damn rare.
Which is
my father
first
doesn't
album.
even have that. My dad doesn't even have that.
That's their first time when Frank Zappa signed them.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to Pogo. We went over to Rhino Records in New Paltz.
And we also went to Jack's Rhythms.
We also went to Jack's Rhythms in New Paltz, which is an independent store that's been open for what?
Christ, like 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah, I think my mom said she knew him when she was in high school.
Great.
So yeah, that's going back to the 70s.
All right, Pogo, what'd you get?
So are we gonna start with Rhino Records stuff or Jack's?
Go for both.
Alright, well, over at Rhino Records, I found a pretty cool used CD for $5. And it's actually quite appropriately marked for industrial section.
Oh, yeah. Ministry.
Yes, that's Filth Pig, baby. Yeah.
Oh, I love
1996.
Ministry. I'm actually wearing a Ministry shirt right now.
And if you see up there on the tag, it says industrial. That's how you know they know their shit over there. And then, believe it or not, in the $1 bin, I found an old grunge alternative group. Yes. There you go.
Stone Temple Pilots Core.
Another good album.
I love that shit.
But now, over at Jack's Rhythms, they had an original 1994 concert poster from Metallica and Danzig. Yeah, that's cool. For $10. Okay, I'm going.
Super rad. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what's in my second sack. So, Jack's Rhythms, I only got one CD. Which this booklet's thick as hell, which makes it really heavy. I got, After the Gold Rush, Neil Young. Which has, After the Gold Rush, self-title, and, Southern Man, and, Only Love Can Break Your Heart. Excellent rhyme. That was only $5. The guy is cool though. He also gives you deals. The guy at Rhino Records too. So this is stuff I got at Rhino Records. Some of you guys might have heard this. Some of you guys may not. I got Wumpscott, a German band. German industrial / techno kind of thing. 9 times out of 10 when they come out with something, it's usually a double disc. So I got that for $5. I also got 1994 Hole, Live Through This. Some people love her, some people hate her, some people can deal with her. So, you know, it's got, you know, her famous songs, Violet and Doll Parts and Rockstar and things like that. So that's cool. Pogo found this one. It's a single for Rollins Band, and I know that Shannon, she loves Henry Rollins. What is that, Tearing?
Yep.
The single to Tearing single. This is 1992. Costed $1. And last but not least, something I've been looking for forever, but I really haven't been telling anybody about, really. That I got for, I think, $8. Primus, Sailing the Seas of Cheese. Great buy. Great buy. Dude gave me a deal. All these, he gave me all these for $15. So you got 5. 1. This is 5. This is 5. $15. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that is what's in my sack. So now on to James.
Alright. I picked up, between the two places, I picked up Ministry's Greatest Hits for $8.
He got that one over at Rhino Records.
Picked up one I'd never seen before, Alice Cooper, Prince of Darkness. Never seen that one before, got for $5. Happened to spot that. Like I said, never seen that one before.
A goose!
I also was told I had to pick this one up, definitely. S.O.D. live at Budokai for $7.
If you missed them at 85, they're back one more time. The only time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome S.O.D.
I told him if he didn't buy that, he was a piece of shit. And he had to move out.
Yeah.
One I picked up at Jack's. The deluxe edition of Alice Cooper, $1 Billion Babies. That's $5. It's 2 discs. It's got the original album plus live stuff.
Show them the CD.
So that's, you know, you got the original album up here. You got the live stuff down here.
Opens up like a womlet.
Just like that. Great album. That's what I picked up.
And that, our friends, is what's in our bag.
So, we had a very productive day, and we hope that you guys had a productive day as well. This is Selena Dahmer, James, Pogo, signing off.
Peace.
Peace.